Why are humans beings who strive to understand the world? Why do we constantly ask for reasons instead of just accepting phenomena? Why do some people dedicate their entire lives to uncovering the secrets of the universe and the meaning of human existence? Let us travel back to a time long before humanity built cities or nations, when the world was a place of mystery and wonder. When night fell, our ancestors gazed up at the dark sky, watching the stars move and wondering about the forces behind them. When lightning struck and thunder roared, people were filled with fear, yet they dared to ask deep questions about these events. Why does fire fall from the sky? Why do rivers flow? These questions were the first sparks of human civilization and inquiry. Why are we born, and why must we eventually face the end? These inquiries were far more than simple curiosity. They were the first attempts by humans to understand their place within the world and find meaning in their existence. Ancient civilizations were built upon these questions. The people of Mesopotamia began to systematically record the stars. In Egypt, the need to understand the flooding of the Nile led to the creation of advanced mathematics and calculations. Greek philosophers sought to explain the world through logic and reason, moving away from myths to find fundamental truths. Thales of Miletus asked the groundbreaking question, what is the fundamental substance of the universe? This was the start of science. Aristotle took it further, asking why things exist at all. These inquiries formed the very foundation of human civilization. The desire to understand is a uniquely human ability. While animals adapt to their environment, they do not seek to explain it. Only humans ask why. This single question is what distinguishes us from all other beings on this planet. Because of this question, science was born, philosophy emerged, and technology advanced, transforming our way of life entirely. Consider Isaac Newton. Watching an apple fall, he didn't just accept it, he asked why it fell straight down instead of sideways. This simple question led to the discovery of the law of universal gravitation, a principle that governs the entire cosmos. Charles Darwin asked why living things exist in such diverse forms. This inquiry sparked the scientific revolution of evolution. His search for an answer changed our understanding of life's history and our connection to every living organism on the planet. Albert Einstein asked himself, what would the world look like if I could travel at the speed of light? A truly profound thought. This imaginative question led to the theory of relativity, fundamentally altering our concepts of time, space, and energy. Every great discovery in human history began with a question. Our brains are hardwired to seek understanding and find patterns. According to cognitive science, we are born with the ability to discover patterns in the world and an instinct to find causes. When we cannot understand the world, we feel anxiety. Understanding brings a sense of stability and peace to the human mind. Imagine hearing a strange noise in a dark room. You are afraid until you realize it's just a branch hitting the window. Understanding reduces fear and creates freedom. That is why humans are constantly seeking to understand the structure of the universe. We strive to understand the origin of life and the meaning of our own existence. This process has fueled the growth of civilization. If humans had never sought to understand, we might still be living in fear of the unknown, explaining the world through myths. Aristotle once said, all men by nature desire to know. This statement captures a fundamental truth about our existence. Humans are not just beings who survive, we are beings who understand. This pursuit brings three significant changes to our lives. First, we learn to look at the world more deeply. We see beyond the surface and begin to understand the underlying structures. Second, the power of our thinking is strengthened. The process of understanding continuously expands our intelligence and creativity. Finally, the meaning of our lives becomes clearer. In the process of understanding the world, we discover our own roles. Humanity is a being that understands. This desire has made us the creators of civilization and the masters of our destiny. As long as there are questions to be asked, human civilization will continue to grow and flourish in ways we can only imagine. Of course, while we can explain the birth of the universe, sometimes the heart of a loved one remains the greatest mystery of all. But that's okay. The effort to understand is what makes us human. Thank you for joining me on this journey of exploration. If this video was helpful, please support Dr. Jongmoon Ko, also known as James Ko, by subscribing. contact at k90391198@gmail.com. Hashtags: philosophy, science, human nature, civilization, history, knowledge. Search: human understanding, history of science, philosophy of mind. Knowledge is a bridge across time, connecting the wisdom of the past with the possibilities of our collective future. Every word written, every chart drawn, and every formula solved adds a leaf to the great tree of human understanding. We look at the same stars that our ancestors did, but we see them with the clarity of centuries of focused inquiry. The human mind is a beacon in the darkness, a persistent light that refuses to let the mysteries of nature go unanswered. From the first scribbles on cave walls to the complex data of modern labs, our mission remains unchanged: to know. There are still depths to explore, both in the oceans of our planet and in the far reaches of the quantum realm. Today, we use the tools of technology to amplify our senses, allowing us to see what was once invisible to the human eye. Mathematics is the universal language of pattern, the key that unlocks the deepest secrets of the physical world. Just as explorers once mapped the physical world, we now map the territories of the mind and the laws of nature. Every child is a natural scientist, born with a hunger to understand how things work and why the world is the way it is. Understanding is the light that dispels the shadows of ignorance, allowing us to walk with confidence through the forest of life. By understanding the smallest particles, we gain the power to harness energy and create materials that shape our world. To think is to exist in a way that transcends mere biology. It is to engage with the very fabric of the universe itself. The quest for knowledge is written into our very DNA, a biological imperative to learn, grow, and pass on our understanding. From this perspective, we see our world as a single, interconnected system, a fragile home that we must strive to understand and protect. Our civilization is a bridge built of questions and answers, a structure that allows us to cross the divide of time and space. Time itself is a mystery we seek to measure and understand, a dimension that defines our history and our future. Sometimes the most profound answers are found in the simplest observations, if only we have the patience to truly see. We climb the mountains of knowledge not to conquer them, but to see the world from a higher and clearer vantage point. In the journey of life, understanding is the compass that keeps us on course, even when the path ahead is obscured by uncertainty. A single question can ignite a fire of discovery that burns for generations, lighting the way for all who follow in our footsteps. What we understand today becomes the technology of tomorrow, enabling us to build a world that once existed only in our dreams. In our quiet moments, we reflect on the why of our lives, seeking a personal understanding that matches our scientific knowledge. Every day brings new opportunities for discovery, new reasons to ask why, and new ways to deepen our connection to the world. Knowledge is best shared, a gift that grows as it is passed from one mind to another, building a community of understanding. In the end, our drive to understand is a testament to the beauty of the human spirit and our place in the cosmic story. Thank you for watching. May your own journey of understanding be filled with wonder and profound discoveries. Farewell.